In this video, we're going to be checking out Blason's ArmorBox case for the brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, not only is this case very protective, but it's one of the very few cases that actually has a camera cover button that has touch capacitive pins built right into the button. So even when the phone is inside the case, you can still swipe and do all the things you can do on the camera button without the case on it. Super cool. We're going to check it out. And it's also got a built-in screen protector. We're going to check out how it looks, how it feels, how well it works, and by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not this case is right for you. So let's get started. So this is one of the more protective cases that Blason sells. It's actually got MagSafe built in, and it's got a metal cover on the back here for your camera lens protection. It's got some nice soft material on the inside, clips back into place. It's very protective and reinforced in the corners to help with drops. It's also military grade drop tested. It's got that built-in film screen protector on the front, so your phone is protected 360 degrees, and I'm super excited to see how well this button actually works. Now, the way that you get your phone inside this case is you actually have to peel out the inner core, and the way you do that is you kind of press back in this one button in the corner here, and then you just kind of pull out that middle plastic tray just like that. Now, you want to make sure that your phone screen is thoroughly cleaned off, because once we put the phone inside the case, you're not going to be able to clean it, and anything that's stuck on the screen is going to show up on the screen protector, and you definitely don't want that. So once you have your phone screen all cleaned off, you want to peel off the protector on the inside of the front screen, and then make sure the little camera hole, which is up at the top here, is going towards the camera on your phone. Just press this over the top of your phone just like this. Put in the little camera button first, and then put the other side over the other side of your phone. Then take this whole thing, we're going to press it back into the outer portion of the case. And then you can peel off that outer protector, and you're all set. Looks really nice, feels good in the hand. It's got some nice grip to it. It does have a rubbery type feeling on the sides, and you can see how much it's reinforced in those corners. As far as the buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable, and again, you have your camera button on the side here. You can just easily press to access your camera. You can't see anything because the camera cover is closed. But as you can see, the screen is nice and clear, and it also doesn't seem to interfere with Face ID. So we'll try that one more time. Face ID working perfectly fine, and there is a little cutout for your camera, so you don't have to worry about the screen protector interfering with any of your selfies. So as you can see, it is crystal clear. There is a bit of resistance on the screen when you run your finger over it because it is plastic, but touch seems to be working just fine. Now, one thing you might notice on the screen is there are a whole bunch of these little micro dots, and that's to keep the rainbow effect down on the screen. Well, let's take a look at our screen here. We'll see what it looks like as if you were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. And as you can see, those little micro dots do a pretty good job at keeping down that rainbow effect. You can see it's just ever so slight if you're looking at the screen from an angle, but if you're looking at it dead on, you don't really see anything. Very good. Now, as far as fingerprints goes, typically these film screen protectors do pick up some fingerprints, and there are, again, some slight smudges on the screen, which you can see all over. Let's see how easy it is to wipe those away, and they wipe away fairly easily. Not bad at all. So if we take a look at the screen from the side, you can see how much of a raised edge there is around the front of your phone to protect your screen. On the side, you can see those serrated edges to help with grip. We've got our volume buttons and our action button, those really beefy edges for drop protection. We have our cutouts on the bottom. We have our lanyard holes on the side, and our charging port does have a little cover over it. On the other side, again, we have our camera with those capacitive pins. We have our power button on the back. Looks really industrial, very cool looking. It is nice and smooth. We've got our MagSafe ring here and that metal cover that does cover our cameras for protection there too. You can also lay this pretty much totally flat on its back so you can keep it open all the time if you want to, and it also doubles as a little kickstand. That is super cool. So you can use your phone in a landscape, or you can even stand it up upside down in a portrait mode, or regular ways it kind of lays down even more. So that is pretty neat, and then you can totally close that and it clips into place. I really do like that kind of gnarled back here to kind of give it a little texture. And even when you have it open, there's still a nice raised edge around your camera lenses. And again, as far as the MagSafe on the back, if you happen to have a MagSafe power bank like I have here, it clips right onto the back and it starts to charge your phone. And it's got a pretty good strong hold on the back as well, so you don't have to worry about your MagSafe accessory just falling off. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's got a good strong hold. And if you don't happen to have any MagSafe accessories, you can still wirelessly charge your phone right through the case. Now let's test out that touch capacitive button on the side. So we've already seen that you can easily launch the camera by pressing the camera button on the side here, but how well do these little capacitive pins actually work? So to figure that out, we need to put it into cinematic mode, which we're in right now, and we'll kind of just barely press down. And as you can see, it brought up the little feature here, and then if we scroll, you can see that you can still scroll even by swiping your finger over the button. So the button does actually seem to work. So we're zooming. And if you want to change it, you kind of tap on it here, and then you can kind of scroll through depending on what you want to select. So I think even to select what you want, you kind of just gotta, there we go, just press it down just a little bit, not all the way, and it changes. Very cool. So it does seem like this button is actively working, and it doesn't seem to have any issues. So not a bad case. If you're looking to give your phone some really good protection while still keeping it fairly slim, the ArmorBox is definitely a nice choice. Definitely one of my favorite iBlason cases. I love the fact that it's got the built-in MagSafe. You have your cover for your camera that doubles as a kickstand, and it's got some really good drop protection as well. And now it's got a touch capacitive button that works for your camera. Not too bad. Now, if you guys do want to pick this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.